HTML and CSS web page designing. My name is Azhar. In last video tutorial we designed this nav bar. So in this tutorial we'll design or write a CSS code for our header section. If we go and see our demo page, here we have in this header a background image to button and the menu. Here same thing we have, but without a style or without the CSS code. So let's go and write a CSS code for our header. First of all, we need this two div in one row. The first div for our button, the second div for our menu. So display flex actually we need here. I'm going to close this nav.css and go to index.css. We can create here a new file also. If you want, you can create here a new file for header.css, but this time I'm going to create here a header tag and display flex. Okay, let's go and in our browser reload. That's coming in one row. Now we need the next step, the spacing, which is here. For this thing we need justify content, so space between. Okay, good. The next step we need in this row in center of the header. For this thing, first of all we will give the proper height here. Let's say it's 400 pixels. If I give here a background color, type here any hexa, say it's a gray. Okay. So 400 pixels we take for our header. We need the both div in center. I type here align item center. If I go and reload, that's coming in at center. Next step for our background image, this one. For background image, I will type here background image, then URL, and I have image out of from this folder, our style folder here. So let's suppose if this image inside our static files or assets folder, static folder or asset folder, then we will type, first of all we have to go out from this folder. For this thing we have to type here 2 dot then slash and image name. If this image is located in another folder which is in our directory here, say assets, then we'll type like that, means out from this folder, go to this folder and take the image name or file name. So in my case I have this image out from this style folder. Save, go to browser, reload. Now it's coming, but the problem is it's repeating 1 2 3 and 4 times, so we have to stop this background repeat, then no repeat. If I reload, okay. The next step we need this background image in whole this area, header area. For this thing, we type background position center. The first thing, this image will come in center. If I reload, that's coming okay. Next step is background size, so cover. Okay, and so position relative. Yeah, perfect. Our background image is okay. If we go here, it's perfect. Next step for these buttons, these two buttons. Okay, I have to write a code for these two buttons. Let's go. Okay, first I need the margin from left side. 50 pixels. If we go and reload, perfect, it's coming. Correct, okay. Think here the space is more. Yeah. So it's 90 pixels. That's okay. The next step, we have to design our button same like this. We have the buttons under this class. First of all, padding. Okay, we need a padding, something like that, from top, then right, bottom and left. I type here top 10 pixels, then right 20 pixels, bottom 10, and the last left 20 pixels. Let's reload. Okay. Margin right 10 pixels. This margin right I'm typing here, and I want to make here some migration, this margin. If I reload, that's coming okay. Next step, background color. Background color, actually we need like this RGB color. So this RGB color is this code. I think you can search from Google RGB colors. Okay, it's coming perfect. If you go to Google, and you can find a lot of RGB color combinations. And then next step is border 1 pixels, solid white. Okay, border radius 50%. I think it's too much. 50 pixels. Okay, it's perfect. And then color white, the text color of this button, this one Android and iOS. Okay, now next step is font size. 20 pixels. If I go here, I think RGB color here little bit more. Yeah, 750. Okay, so let's look like okay. But here one thing, the padding from right and left is small. Go to padding and make 30 or 25. 25. Let's check. Okay, reload. And decrease the from top 5 and bottom also 5. Reload. It's 10. Anyhow, like the main thing we to need to understand this concept. I'm making this time is 8 and from top and bottom also 8. Reload. That's near. Only thing this margin which I give here. If I remove the margin from my right 10 pixels, now perfect. It's very near. Here is a font weight, font size, then font weight 500. I think it's too much. 700. That's okay. Just 20 pixel from padding right and left. Okay. Now perfect. The next step is the hover. For hover, so simple. Just give this button hover, background color white, and color the button text black. I think we have to reduce this 500 and make also cursor pointer. Perfect. Next step is the images or the menu. For menu, this header menu, dip, this one. I'm going to create this display flex because we need in one row. and align item center. Okay, let's go and reload. Perfect, it's coming okay correctly. Next step, we have to write a CSS code for our image and h3 tag. I take this div class and let's go in index.css text align center. Why I write this class? Because this class element, you can see this Chinese and pizza, this password is coming in left side. I need in the middle, same like this. So save, yeah, it's already saved. If I reload, now it's coming in the center. The next step,